would like to kindly invite on the stage Miss Sigrid Asken Sticket, PhD at the University College of Southwest in Norway, to address us a few words and give us some words of inspiration. You're welcome.
Thank you for your welcome. And who to address here? I think I just see. Dear colleagues, dear all distinguished representatives of EEA and Norway grants, representatives of the national programs and so on. I just want to say, dear all, everybody included. It is a great pleasure to stand here and open this mobility gala by talking a little about our project delegation experience and European perspectives, which Professor Jurichkova was head of from the Czech side, and I really wish she was here today, but unfortunately she could not. Last December we were gathered in Prague at a closing conference within the EEA and Norway Scholarship Program there, and seeing the diversity of the projects made me really feel like part of something much bigger than I knew about. Some of you made contacts here this afternoon. It may be the beginning of some project. The beginning of our project was different, and let me take you back in time, quite a few years back. In 1993, I was a student at the University of Oslo, following some strange courses like dialect variation in Old Norse during the 13th century, and Old Norse religious poems from the 13th and 14th century. The latter was also attended by a Czech lady speaking Norwegian, and asking questions that made it obvious that she did not drop into that course by accident. We both had shared the same queer interests, and we were so happy to find somebody sharing them. That was the beginning of my friendship with Miloš Jurichkova, now professor at Maastricht University in Norway. After I was employed at what is now University College of Southeast Norway, we found out about the Erasmus exchange programs and found it a very useful help to turn our friendship into something that could also bear fruit for students and colleagues. My colleagues and my students have learned about Sigrid Undset and other Norwegian authors, about their reception in Europe from her. Students at Maastricht University have learned about, for example, Old Norse sagas and Norwegian folklore from me. And the idea for this project came about once when Professor Jurichkova was on a mobility project in Telemark. After the day's program, we were walking by a quiet lake near my house, surrounded only by squirrels, woodpeckers, and smaller birds, and by the smell of warm spruce forest and mushrooms. Yeah. It was like a scene from one of Norwegian author Tarjei Vesaas's novels. And it led us to this idea of letting students from Maastricht University experience some of the nature that figures as a background in part of their curriculum. So the scope of the project I'm standing here for was quite narrow, aimed at Czech and Slovak students of Norwegian language and literature, and the project was built around their curriculum. But on the other hand, there are quite a few students studying Norwegian on university level all over Europe who could benefit from a similar program. What did we do? We saw some contemporary authors, some translated, some not. We saw places that are part of our common history, like the scenes of the heavy water sabotage, state church, runic inscriptions, and so on. That's for that particular course. But there are also many general lessons to be learned from this project, I think. First of all, the personal connection between both lecturers and students, and also between the students themselves as a group, was essential. Giving up only one or two students, but a relatively large group, like 15 students, the same experience, but they all can go on during their courses later. It creates bonds and it creates common development. Language and literature is about people connecting, discussing, and developing both individually and as part of a community, and this project managed to exploit that. Secondly, it was important that the students had a personal experience with individuals, places, and stories that gave them a unique opportunity to gain knowledge that they could not have learned in any classroom. The project became a meeting place between the students and the cultural surroundings of the authors included in their curriculum. And here, I must mention the use of dialect, because the dialects is quite a challenge when you're trying to learn Norwegian. And West Telemark dialects are still very much alive, and understanding them may be a challenge even to urban Norwegians. So it was really interesting and encouraging to witness the way the master students after a short time were able to translate to bachelor students when necessary. In order to evaluate the result of the project, we have to keep in mind that language and literature are part of the humanities. Such subjects distinguish themselves by being particularly difficult to measure in numbers and figures. But you cannot learn language without knowing the subtle rules of its culture. If you're training to become a translator, you need to understand the things that are not expressed in the language itself. If you want to understand Ibsen, you need to understand some things about his background. The students involved in this project came to the home of the Norwegian author Tarjei Vesaas. What better way to reach a deeper understanding of his relationship to nature, and to understand, for example, his primitivistic character Mattis in the novels of Earth, than to experience the nature where he once lived. There is obviously a focus on the old comfort students. The I would like to underline that the students also have been of value to the people they met in Norway. Seeing one's own culture through the eyes of strangers is always useful in order to learn more about oneself. The students met Norwegian artists and authors who explained about their own art to a Czech and Slovak audience. Such intercultural experience is important and useful for everyone included. It's impossible to measure the project in money and numbers, as I said, but I'm convinced that the money invested in this project will pay off in many years to come, and in more ways than I'm able to mention here now. And therefore, I would like to express my gratitude that this project came into being. Thanks also to all the students who were such excellent ambassadors for Maastricht University and the Czech Republic in Telemark, Norway. Thanks to Milusha Jurichkova, who is not here, for her enthusiasm and her strong leadership, her control over all deadlines and all details that have to be taken care of. And thanks a lot to Norway and EEA grants, which made it possible. And then I would like to let the students also say a little about this project. So we'll see a little video from Maastricht University. Thank you.